If we had to meet in the parking lot, that'd be fine. If we had to meet in the field out back, that'd be fine. We could still lay up treasures in heaven. Before their face the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. I think this is a picture of both. The locusts just covering the city, but also the Assyrians that are going to come and take over and ransack the city. They're not going to stop. You won't be able to stop them. They shall not break their ranks, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path. When they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They're not going to break rank. They're just going to keep going. You may knock one of them down, but they're just going to keep going. There will be no escape. It's just going to come wave after wave after wave. Now you think about that lost person in your family that you're too ashamed to talk to Jesus about, and you realize what they're going to have to go through on that ultimate day of the Lord. There will be no escape. You may fend it off for a second, but it will not break rank. It will come wave after wave after wave, and it will not stop. And you have the solution in your pocket. Share it with them. Don't hide it. Let us not ever be guilty of being ones who have escaped, but we're going to hold the map to the escape path in our pocket and not share it with anybody else. Let us be forever sharing the way, guiding the way, lighting the way, holding their hands so they can see the path that we walked. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. There will be no escape. Absolutely no escape. You will not get away. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark. The stars shall withdraw their shining. Scary enough for you? Well, what day do you think he's talking about that will happen? People wonder, how will Jesus be seen at that second coming? How will the entire world see his coming? Matthew says this: the sun will be darkened, and therefore the moon will not give its light. And coming in bright glory will be King Jesus. You tell me how far you got to be to see a light in complete darkness. There will be no doubt what they're seeing. The world will see King Jesus arriving. I pray we're at his back. I'd like to have one of those white horses, just to be honest with you. That'd be pretty cool. King Jesus will appear. No one will be able to deny this is Messiah. This is Christ. If you do, you will die. If you die without Jesus, you do not get another chance. In this life is all you get. This is your opportunity. Today is the day of salvation. I don't mean to scare you, but this is scary stuff. This is as real as it gets. Our minds have trouble fathoming this because we've never seen anything like it, and yet the Bible says clearly this is how it's going to happen. This will be the way the Lord returns, and there will be no escape. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and moon shall be dark, the stars shall withdraw their shine. The Lord shall utter his voice before his army, whether it be locusts or Assyrians, he's in charge. His camp is very great. He is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide it? There is no escape. You will not get to be there one day and say, well, I'm not going to accept the Lord, but I'm also going to survive this because I'm a survivor. No, you will not. If you fight Jesus, he will win. He's never lost before, and he's not going to. Satan himself, with all the power that he possesses, will be able to gather an army, but he will not be able to defeat Jesus. How in the world could you possibly say you could survive? How could you possibly think you could endure the wrath of God? You can't. We have a city and communities all around us full of people who think that it's just going to be one big party. That they'll be fine. They've made it this far. They'll keep going. The day will come. The day of the Lord is imminent. Who can abide it? No one. No one. Here's what Peter has to say in the New Testament concerning the day of the Lord. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up, done away with. This is the day of the Lord. However long it lasts, you do not want to be a part of it. If you've never given your life to Jesus, today is the day. He's given you an opportunity by giving you life. You have an opportunity to say, I want to be on the winning side. I don't want to suffer through that. God has planted within you the possibility that you could avoid all of this. And he's given you the choice. You get to decide. Do I want to be on God's team and submit to his authority, which is ultimate rule and ultimate power? Or do I want to listen to the lies of the devil and let him tell me it's going to be fine? Let Satan say that it's going to be okay, you'll be fine, you've made it this long, you'll continue to go. Your choice. And there are only two. You decide. If you've not given your life over to Jesus, make today the day. If you have that salvation but you've not submitted to baptism, to where you make it public, so that the world can know, so that you can start doing those good works that will last, so that you can lay up treasures in heaven because you've done some things in this life for Jesus. Why won't you do that today? Yeah, you've got salvation. I know you'll be saved from the day of the Lord. But don't you want some treasures to lay up? Or do you want everything that you've gained to be earthly and one day burn up in fervent heat? If you're not a member of this church, what are you waiting for? What's the holdup? Are you just thinking, well, I'll just sit here on the side and I really don't need to lay up treasures? And I don't necessarily care about how we go about things. I just want to live my life in privacy and make my own decisions. I assure you there is more joy in service. I can promise that you'll be happier doing the things for God than trying to please yourself. There's a reason you're so unhappy. Submit yourself. Do it God's way. Be a part of His church.